is up in the hills, so whenever getting access here during the snowstorm, ice, it was very difficult. But our team, like we mentioned before, we're equipped. We got trucks, we got 4x4s, we have chains, we have extra weight that we put in the trucks. We can make it anywhere, anytime, if you have an emergency. So going back to the house, I want to show you. And if you look right here, you'll see a belly, and you'll see how next to the chimney, up on the top, if you look up there, you'll see that everything is nice and tight. And as you're going down, you can see the gap that has been created right here. And that gap here is not major, but based on our calculations, the center of this wall has been pushed out approximately 2.5 inches. And the structure is not stable due to that. We'll show you what we did so we can access it and go inside and be safe. And let me explain a little more about the house, the structure. I will also explain how and why it happened. So to start off, this house has a water central heating system. And as you look on the round perimeter of the house, they have all of these going around the exterior wall, on the inside, of course. And this is a hot water goes through a boiler, and it heats the house. It's actually a very nice, convenient system. But what happens is, due to that being the source of the heat, the owners left the water on in the house when it was freezing. And when a tree fell not too far and electricity was cut off, the house was in jeopardy, where the owners have already left the location. The water is on in the house, and the system is not heating. And because of the freezing, water has frozen. And as you can see, we've counted over, I believe, 10 or 14 different locations where the pipes have burst and water was just coming down. And as the water is coming down, it was filling up the subfloor underlayment, which in this case you'll see on the inside is made from a 2x6 ton and groove. And the water expands the wood. And if you have 2x6 ton groove laid next to each other and you have about 20 of them, each one pushes out, 1/16 of an inch, you already have an inch of a push. And when the freezing water pushes more, that's how this ended up with a 2.5 inch push out and created a structural problem. The reason I'm standing here safely and not worried, we have done temporary support on the inside. We have made this structure sound and solid for time being. Insurance has been great. They're dealing with their investigations. They've done everything they needed, and they are in process of getting this taken care of. We're going to show you more on the inside, but again, this is how it happened. This is possible to happen to any of us. If you are not staying at the house and you have the same system, my recommendation, shut it off, drain the whole system so you don't have any kind of bursts or pipes. Rather have the house stay cold than flooded and have issues, especially if you can't control the electricity coming to the house. Any house you should drain, any spigots, cover them up, do the whole winterization of your house as much as possible, do whatever you can. But this is one of those unique situations where the water is the source of heat in this place. So if you guys come with me, we'll go through the house. Давай, пошли дальше. Okay. So we're coming upstairs. We're going to enter into the house. And as you can see, all of the underlayment has been removed. Flood cuts have been complete. Things that were salvageable are here. Things that were not were all thrown away. Everything is going underneath the structure, not inside. And unfortunately, it was very limited for insulation. It was not insulated for the pipes, and that did not help it from freezing quicker and making more damages. And as you can see, just to explain what we do, This is what we do. We show up in the middle of a storm. We shut off the water. We had this house secured. We did temporary support. We assessed the damages. It is very important to have the knowledge of structure. It's very important to hire and work with a company that has a lot more experience and understanding than just water mitigation. Because another company, they would probably just clean it up and leave, and this thing could collapse and nobody would know why. It's really important to get somebody here who knows the procedures, who can do and definitely record everything and then explain everything properly to the insurance, so you would have your coverage and you would have money to fix this place and put it back together. Again, we showed up here in the middle of an ice where everything was covered about 3 inches of ice. It was undrivable. We were like the only vehicle on the road, so we're very proud of that. That's what we do. That's what we enjoy. We come, we help. We took all the valuables out right away. We had a lot of stuff being cleaned and being restored from this property. Another thing that I wanted to point out is it is really important to work with a company that can handle large jobs. This is considered a large loss. This job took a lot of effort and money up front to manage, to mitigate, and until insurance pays something, it takes time. So it is important to work with somebody who can fund some of it. Otherwise, you as a homeowner would be out lots of money out of pocket, and that is very difficult to go through, especially when you have to move out and find your own rental until insurance kicks in and pays for that. Also, engineers requested, let me show you right here, they wanted to see the foundation. So we literally had to dig about a 4.5 foot hole to show the foundation, to show how it was built back in the 60s. So cutting out this structure and getting it all to insurance, that is also something that you want the company that you're working with be able to provide. As I have heard a lot of times, people hire a company and they're like, oh, we do this, but we can't do that. Or we don't know how to do it. We're not trained. We're not staffed. We don't have enough equipment. And that creates a lot of problems. So I like to go and shop in one place. I like to take my car to one place and have a lot of things done on it. Not just like, oh, we can only do tires. I want a shop that can, do my tires at the same time. They can change oil. A bigger, more professional, productive shop. So as an example, that's what we are. We are a bigger company. We take care of from start to finish. From the time you call when you have a disaster to the time that this is put back together, we help you out. We are here to take care of you. We're here to walk through the whole path, to point out that this is going on for quite a few months, because insurance takes a long time to investigate, to go through. And with all that, you want a company that will stick next to you, that will help you, that will answer every call, every email, and on your behalf fight for solutions that are the best for your house and for yourself. Thank you so much. I hope you learned something in this video. Subscribe to our channel, follow us, share with your friends. We hope you never need our help, but we do 24/7 emergency services, plumbing emergency services. We do cleanup, extraction. We walk you through the whole process. We're here to help. We're a local family company. We love this community. We love the city and the state that we live in. And we're very blessed to be part of the community and be able to help you in your situations. Thank you.